Hi guys, so today what we're going to look at is solving log equations. On the top right hand side there, I've just written a summary of all the log laws that we may have to use in order to solve these. And I'm just going to do a couple of examples just to show you how to do log equations. So the first one we're going to solve is we're going to have a go at solving log to the base 6 x minus 3 plus log base 6 x plus 2, and that's equal to 1. And what we're trying to do to solve this log equation is we want essentially to have log base 6 on the left hand side of some expression, whatever that happens to be, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just going to call it x here, is equal to log base 6 something else on the other side there. So what I want is a single log base 6 on the left here is equal to a single log base 6 on the right hand side. And I've got to use my log laws in order to make this happen if I want to solve it. So let's deal with the left hand side first. We can see here what we have is log base 6 x minus 3 plus log base 6 x plus 2. And I'm trying to get just a single log base 6. So we're going to look at our log laws, see what we can do here. And hopefully you've spotted that log a x plus log a y, that's exactly what we have here. We have log base 6 something plus log base 6 something else. So what we can do is we can combine them into a single log. We're basically using this one backwards to get it to here, which means that we have to multiply whatever's in the brackets together in order to convert this into a single log. So that means what we have is log base 6, and we have x minus 3 by x plus 2, and that's equal to 1 there. And we can multiply that out if we want to, and if we do that, we can get log base 6 x squared minus 3x plus 2x, which is minus x, and we're going to get minus 6 is equal to 1. Now, I've got a bit of an issue in the fact that, as I said to you before, I want log base 6 on the left is equal to log base 6 on the right. Okay, I've got log base 6 on the left here, but I don't have the right hand side in terms of log base 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert the 1 into log base 6. And I'm going to use law 4. So if we go across, you can see law 4 here. We've got log to the base a by a is equal to 1. Well, I want log base 6. So I want log base 6, which means that this then becomes equal to 6. And I know that that's going to be equal to 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to substitute that in for my 1 in the equation. So let's sort that out. So I now have log base 6 x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to, and now on the right hand side I can change this 1 into log base 6 6 because it's equivalent. Those two things are equivalent. I now have the form of what I need. I have log 6 or log base 6 on both sides, and they're both single logs. So now what I do is I drop the logs. The logs can go because we are all only interested in what's inside the logs now. So that now means that x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 6. And we essentially now have a quadratic to solve. And to solve a quadratic, we obviously need to have it equal to 0. So x squared minus x minus 12 is equal to 0. And now we're going to solve this by factorization using the formula however you want to. This one's a fairly straightforward one. So x is equal to 0. And they need to multiply to make minus 12. So we're looking at minus 4 plus 3, just double check that, minus 4x plus 3x gives me my minus x, and that means that x is equal to 4, or x is equal to minus 3. Now normally you'd think we could stop there, but unfortunately that's not the case with log equations, because we can't have a negative log. Okay, so we can't have, it's impossible to have a negative log. So what we need to do is we need to check these. So we need to check the solutions. Okay, so we need to check the solutions. So how do we check the solutions is the next question. Well, we just stick our values into the original equation that we had. So let's check x is equal to minus 3. And remember, we're not allowed to have a negative log. So let's go up to the top. And you can see here, if I put x is equal to minus 3 in here, I get minus 3, which is minus 6. And that means I get log base 6 to the minus 6. Well, I just told you that we're not allowed to have a negative. So that means that x is equal to negative 3 just won't work. It's not a solution. We're not allowed to have it. So that one won't work. Let's check the other one. X is equal to 4. Well, if we put 4 in to here, we get log 6, 4 minus 3, so that's log 6, 1, plus log 6, x plus 2, so that's 4 plus 2, which is 6. So that works. Okay, so both my logs are positive, therefore I can now choose this one. This solution is applicable.